Scouts is all about young people experiencing one program and one journey from the age of 5 to the age of 25. But it wasn't always like that. In Australia, we experienced siloing, where each age section operated as its own discrete program, disconnected from the others.
Hi, I'm Leonie and I'm a Cub Scout.
I'm Coco and I'm a Cub Scout.
My name is Abby and I'm a Cub Scout.
My name is Berenice and I'm a Cub Scout.
Yeah, hi, I'm Zara. And I'm Hannah. And we are at Scout.
I'm Cooper and I'm a Venture Scout.
I'm Scarlett and I'm a Venture Scout. I'm Romy and I'm also a Venture Scout.
My name's Erica and I'm a Venturer, but I am linking to Rovers very soon.
My name is Jacinta. I'm from First Cabargo Rovers.
Remember Spices? The purpose of Scouting is to achieve personal growth and progress in the social, physical, intellectual, character, emotional and spiritual areas. That's true for Joey Scouts, Cub Scouts, Scouts, Venture Scouts and Rover Scouts. Let's explore them one by one.
Before we do though, it is good to note that the age ranges of each section were reviewed and adjusted. We've considered a bunch of things to structure our section age ranges. Research, psychology and membership feedback were all used. Many factors influence the way transitions are laid out. Things like cognitive abilities, socialisation, moral development and the developmental brackets described in the Australian National Curriculum. The goal is to give each Scout enough time to explore, grow and flourish on their own terms before proceeding to the next section.
Sitting by the campfire and singing. I also love the fun activities that you do in Scouts, like making things. I love learning new skills.
Joey Scouts are around ages 5 to 8. Their motto is Discover Adventure, and from the word go, they're exploring and applying the Scout method. This age section is all about discovering the start of the program journey, looking for adventure, exploring the world, questioning and experimenting and learning to challenge oneself.
My favourite thing about being Cub Scouts is being able to go on lots of camps.
I like learning about stuff and camping and being a scout. I like having fun with anybody and everybody.
I'm excited to go on more camps and learn more cool things that are very useful in life.
For Cub Scouts, age 8 to 11, the motto is Create the Path. This section is about Scouts creating their own paths, specifically setting their own challenges and taking on more leadership responsibilities. Cub Scouts should develop new skills, especially in problem solving, gain a greater understanding of their communities, and go on more adventures in nature.
Moving from Cubs to Scouts, you're more a part of a patrol instead of being followed around and tailed by adults all the time. So there's more responsibility, but it's also more fun.
You're more confident, you get to do not all the time what you want, but you're more responsible of your own actions and things.
The first day I went up to Scouts and it was the best. And then just from there I knew I wanted to be a Scout.
These young people are aged 11 to 14 and if you haven't already guessed, this section marks a big turning point. The motto for this group is Explore the Unknown. Sounds like adolescence to me.
In the spirit of exploring the great unknown, Scouts in this section will try new things, work as a team, build personal confidence in a safe space. They will grow and explore diverse interests, take on stable and longer-term leadership roles, expand their communities and find new means of self-expression.
This age group operates for 3 to 4 years, depending on the individual and their needs. Some members might join and leave at younger ages to others, so having the section operate from 11 to 14 years inclusive enables this flexibility.
Also, young people experience a shift in their learning styles at school from year 9, when they are roughly 14, when they start choosing academic paths and settling into new friendship groups. By organising the group in this way, we align it with the Australian school system.
Well, we love Ventures because of the freedoms and independence we have, and we also love coming back on these events that we did when we were younger. Like we've been on Kangaroo and Covery, and we had so much fun.
Yeah, it's just great to be able to come back and
make it fun for the others. New people. Yeah.
You're not just looking at one activity or one certain skill or area, you're constantly trying a lot of new things with new people and overall new and challenging things.
Look wide. Venture Scouts are usually aged 14 to 18. Scouting activities often take place alongside Year 11 and 12 schooling. This is why, during this period, it's more important than ever that Scouts lead their own growth and development, prioritise as they need, and to progress when they're ready.
The motto "Look Wide" means look wide for new challenges and adventures. Venture Scouts should explore the independence that comes with emerging adulthood, face and overcome fears, choose their own adventures, identify and lead positive social change, and continue to develop their sense of self.
Finally, we have Rover Scouts, Beyond the Horizon. Rover Scouts set out to vastly expand their comfort zones as they explore and come to understand their growing responsibilities as citizens. Rover Scouts also push themselves to face and overcome fears, discover their potential, and fully realise their role in building a better world.
I really like supporting the kids and I really like getting involved with them, mentoring them if they need any help. If they are stuck with something, we treat each other like family. So it's a really nice community, really close-knit type family. And we just help each other out as much as we can.
Every Scout is on their own journey. We suggest transitioning from one age section to the next happens around a birthday milestone. Flexibility is created by giving a 12-month window to complete the transition, so Scouts can choose their own moment according to their goals.
Once upon a time, transitions were very regimented and organised, strictly around age, but data shows that to keep Scouts engaged with the program from one section to the next, a more personalised approach is taken, with no strict rules about how individuals transition.
Some Scouts might want to try out activities in the next section before completing their transition. Other Scouts might find they'd like to transition, but they have time commitments that prevent them from participating in the next unit's activities. It is entirely fine for that Scout to stay with their current unit for a little while longer.
In short, the age sections are a guide, and it's perfectly fine to mix and match activities from age sections or to have a foot in each camp for a bit.
Moving from Venturers to Rovers, I'm really looking forward to developing more as a young adult in a way that I haven't been able to as a venturer. Like I'm finally turning 18 and have new responsibilities, but having interactions with Rovers who are older and more comfortable in themselves as adults, I think will be really helpful for them to shift between being an adolescent and an adult.
Scouts themselves are always involved in the decision making about transitioning sections. It is never just made for them. There are resources like the Am I Ready checklist that Scouts can use with the support of leaders to help work out what is best for them. The important thing is the continuity of the journey, keeping Scouts engaged to make their own choices.